Hey, it's Deuce and Mo. You're probably wondering why you guys so dressed up. Oh, we just had a stock in the Kings game. I promise you we're not getting dressed up for a Kings Bucks preview video.
Oh?
What?
All of that. Like, first of all, no one's probably wondering.
I'm wearing a sports coat with a sweater and you're all like dolled up. I'm just kidding. I did that on purpose because I knew that would irritate her. All right, Kings and Bucks. This road trip continues against a Milwaukee team that's much different than last year, but they're still really good. They'll be on the second night of a back-to-back. They're 27-12, second in the East. Of course, you got Giannis and Dame. They're coming off a win against the Golden State Warriors. What are you hoping to see in this game between the Kings and the Bucks?
Competitive basketball. And I say as a whole, as a game, because you look at even this Bucks team who they've had their struggles and it feels like they're starting to find exactly who they are again. So, okay, they're going to come in strong, even if it is a second night of a back-to-back. And for the Sacramento Kings, we talk about how inconsistent they are. Well, in the games that they are playing well, you see some good basketball where you go, this is a team that they can match up against. But if they play like they did the other night, then it's going to be a blowout again.
Morgan, this Bucks team is obviously much different than last year. The defense has taken a huge step back, but offensively, they're number 2 in offensive rating. And to put this in perspective, their offensive rating is ahead of what Sacramento's offensive rating was last year.
Which was really good.
The best of all time.
Correct.
That's how crazy offense is right now in the NBA. This Bucks team is pretty dynamic offensively, so if Sacramento's defense isn't ready, it could be a huge problem. But on the other end, this Bucks defense is completely different. You know, you move on from Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, you lose something. They were 4th in defensive rating. They are below Sacramento this year in defensive rating at 19th.
Well, they're there right now, but like I was talking about, you saw the way that they played against the Boston Celtics and just demolished them. And it felt like Chris Middleton was getting up and along the perimeter, showing perimeter pressure. And then your second line of defense and Giannis and Brooke Lopez, it was all there. Everyone was coming together. It felt like they found something again on the defensive end, which is scary because you know what they can do on the offensive end.
And I feel like for them, they just need to be a little above average defensively. They have to be better than this if they want to win a championship. That's the goal when they get Dame Lillard, right? But like that backcourt defense has its challenges. You know, Dame and Malik Beasley, that's not a very good defensive backcourt for this team. So Sacramento has to push the pace and play with physicality because that's the one thing I know watching that Bucks game against the Celtics. You do wonder if it's a turning point. They played with physicality. They played with an edge. You mentioned Middleton. You know what Giannis can do. He has tormented the Kings over the years. Bobby Portis is tough.
It seems like they were able, Bobby Portis too, especially coming off the bench, but it seemed like the Bucks were able to cover up some of the flaws or the lack of defense that maybe Dame was providing or anyone else. But it was their effort that was out there the other night. And that's why I look at this game coming up against the Kings and I go, okay, second night of a back-to-back for the Bucks on their home floor, but can you make sure that Dame is put back on his heels or Beasley, or make sure that you are still going at guys at the rim trying to draw a foul? And if you're Sabonis, you can't be selfless. You got to make sure you're going through the chest of some of these guys because they're going to need you to score in the paint.
Dame on his own is a problem. Giannis on his own is a problem. Those two together, the pick and roll threat, can be disgusting. So the Kings better be locked in. One depressing note, the Kings have lost 14 straight to the Bucks.
Oh, come on.
Their last win against the Bucks came in February of 2016. That's back when DeMarcus Cousins was on the team.
Hey.
He didn't play that game and they won. Giannis was 21 years old. He had not made an all-star team at that point. Chris Middleton was on the team. He had not made an all-star team at that point. That was a long time ago. I would love the streak to come to an end. But most importantly, I think what you said at the jump is exactly it. Go out there and play some competitive basketball.
Please.
We can't stomach the blowouts. The fans can't. Just make it a game, please.
That's all we want.
Let us know what you think about the game between the Kings and the Bucks, what you think big picture-wise. Drop the comments below. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe and know we are live after every single Kings game.
Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo.